The Cowboys ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're...
Snags it, and there's running room. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throwing, Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up, because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
Easy, easy, easy. Red 28, higher. Red 28.
They'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Bears! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll set up to throw. Got his man. There he goes. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Cowboys. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The Bears will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Drives inside. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Look out! Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Lagway. Out wide right, it's Hudson.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
The Cowboys will use their 1st timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third and short now from their own 48. Sends it back in motion. Here's Lagway to pass. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 4th down, Lagway. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Sells to fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to get it through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Flagway wants to throw. Hauls it in. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. 3rd down from the gun, DJ Lagway. Hauls it in. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw on the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed. And you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's first down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. DJ Lagway to throw again. He'll pull it down and run. Took care of it himself. He slides past the first down marker and picks it up on 4th.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Bears want to move quickly. Keep it on the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. 3rd and 4. Looking for running room. Breaks the tackle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's stopped. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Powell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Second down, gonna throw it. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Wants to throw on first. Moving out to the right. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. In the backfield, it's Jones. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Across the 45. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking to throw for it. Under pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Snapped on 4th down. He's going for it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And it's Washington looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Drops back on 1st down. Right side, it's Jones. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Left side is Powell. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Cowboys in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Jones. They put the brakes on it.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Jones. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Still looking. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Absolutely perfect. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. Throwing, Lagway. On the move. He's going to run it. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Escapes the pressure to his right. Did the work himself. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Second and long here. Lagway. Rushes on. Going to try to get it himself. Got a 1st down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. It's a draw. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
In traffic, it's Miller. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bears heading quickly to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of... And he's in! Touchdown, Bears! That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. He'll try to tack on 1 more.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
on the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the 2-point conversion to tie things up. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his man. It's Jones. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Second down to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Baylor. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. Coming out with it, it's Davis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Has to have it on 4th down. Turning it on. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Baylor! The defense putting points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
This guy's going to need an ice bath based on how he's run the football now these last 2 games, David. Back-to-back top 25 wins, in large part because of the way he's running the football. He has been physical, and it's incredible to watch him against really good defenses wear them down. It just seems to get better as the game goes on. This guy has just been a monster in recent games.
Hey, he's been an absolute monster. And I think when you're watching this team and you watch him the last 2 weeks against quality opponents and to be this physical, man, this bodes well for this team moving forward. Like, how are you not going to depend on this team or call this team one of the best teams in college football? Back-to-back weeks, physicality. You can't stop me. You know what I'm doing. We're going to run the football, but we do it at such a level, we're still going to beat you.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun. Quickly out to the tight end. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you have.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He'll pull it down. QB got it himself. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Cowboys have taken it inside the 20. Back to pass on second down. Rush right in his face. Trying to get away. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.